In our modern world, sexual energy is often trivialized, repressed, or misunderstood, reduced to mere instinct or fleeting pleasure. However, ancient civilizations, in Egypt's sacred temples, hidden Himalayan monasteries, and sealed medieval alchemical manuscripts, guarded an unchanging secret. This energy is not just biological, but spiritual. Those who learn to channel it could transform their lives, elevate their consciousness, and manifest seemingly impossible realities. Today, most people are disconnected from this source, and the cost is immense. Empty relationships, blocked creativity, chronic exhaustion, and dreams that die before they're born. But this can change. Reclaiming the alchemy of your vital energy is not a privilege for a few initiates. It's a natural right encoded in every cell of your being. In this journey, you'll understand what sexual alchemy truly is, how entire civilizations used it to transcend the human condition, and how modern science is beginning to validate its power. Most importantly, you'll learn practical, accessible practices to awaken this sacred current within you. Practices that will not only boost your vitality, but can rewrite your destiny if applied consciously. The force to attract what you desire is already within you. You just need to ignite and direct it. Most people are trapped in an unconscious cycle, feeling desire, seeking pleasure, releasing energy, and starting over. They don't realize that wasting this inner spark distances them from their purest creative power. But those who know the secret fire understand something radically different. Sexual energy is not just a biological impulse, but the very force that gives life to the universe, echoing creation in every fiber of our being. Ancient traditions taught that sexual energy is the most concentrated form of chi, prana, or vital energy in the human body. It's the fuel of life, but when elevated and transfigured, it becomes conscious light capable of altering matter, influencing events, and expanding ordinary perception. Alchemists weren't exaggerating when they said that mastering this inner fire means mastering your destiny. Hermetic texts spoke of the prima materia, the original substance that, when refined through an internal process, becomes the philosopher's stone. This substance is none other than our primary vital energy, most concentrated in sexual force. Through practices of concentration, breathing, and emotional alchemy, initiates learn to purify this energy, raising it from the body's basic centers to its most subtle ones. This same principle appears in Eastern Tantra, where Shakti, the universal feminine energy, spirals up the spine, awakening chakras until it merges with the pure consciousness of inner Shiva. In Taoism, sexual energy is gathered and circulated through the microcosmic orbit, nourishing organs, mind, and spirit. The common thread is clear. Sexual energy should not be denied or repressed, but recognized, respected, and transmuted. In daily life, this means a radical paradigm shift. Stop seeing desire as an enemy or trap, and start viewing it as an opportunity. Every impulse is a spark of creative energy that can be harnessed and sublimated toward a higher purpose. This requires not repression, but conscious attention. The first step is cultivating bodily presence, feeling your body not just as a vehicle, but as a living temple where energy flows, gathers, and rises. Breathe deeply into your abdomen, notice the warmth rising along your spine, and listen to the silent pulse of your vital flow. Each conscious breath is an act of alchemy. The second step is awareness of desire. Ask yourself, what am I truly seeking in this impulse? Is it fleeting satisfaction, or a deeper yearning for connection, creation, or transcendence? By discerning raw desire from its spiritual essence, you open the door to its transmutation. The third step is elevated intention. Before any practice, meditation, or intimate encounter, set a clear, noble intention to expand consciousness, heal wounds, create beauty, or serve a higher purpose. This intention acts as the alchemical crucible, refining energy and preventing it from scattering into emotional chaos or physical exhaustion. The secret fire is within you now, vibrating in every cell. You don't need to seek it outside or become someone else. You only need to remember, feel, and direct this ancestral force wisely. Once ignited consciously, this inner fire becomes a silent engine that attracts opportunities, heals old wounds, strengthens the body, and expands the soul. It's not a myth or exaggeration. It's a forgotten spiritual technology that, when practiced with reverence, can change everything. Those who guard their fire inevitably learn to create their own universe. Deep within the human heart burns a profound longing, often mistaken for fleeting desires for possession, pleasure, or recognition. In truth, every desire pulses with a single force, a call to remember our power as conscious co-creators of reality. Sexual alchemy teaches that desire is not the enemy, but the first step toward awakening. Yet if we let it blindly sweep us away, it can trap us in cycles of need, dissatisfaction, and suffering. The key is not to suppress desire, but to transmute it, turning its raw force into a refined stream of conscious creation. Ancient masters knew that true freedom comes not from stifling the vital impulse, but from understanding its root and elevating it. In Tantra, this is likened to distilling a precious liquor. Take raw, intense wine and, through controlled heat and focus, produce a pure essence that nourishes body and soul. Similarly, when sexual energy is directed with attention, it transforms into radiant magnetism, creative inspiration, and manifesting power. The difference between unconscious energy use and conscious transmutation is stark. Acting on blind desire scatters energy outward, seeking fulfillment in objects, people, or achievements that never truly satisfy. The sense of lack persists and vitality fragments. But when energy is directed inward with clear, elevated intention, it becomes an alchemical fire that strengthens your energy field, expands your mind, and refines your emotions. You stop being an emotional beggar and become an architect of your reality. How do you transmute energy in practice? The first tool is directed attention. When you feel desire, physical, emotional, or intellectual, pause, breathe deeply, and focus inward. Feel the energy pulsing in your abdomen or chest. Don't repress or judge it. Simply observe it as a living current. The second tool is sublimation through breath. Visualize energy rising up your spine like a luminous river from the base to the crown. Each inhale gathers the force. Each exhale spreads it through your body. Over time, this becomes natural, and your sexual energy will nourish not just physical vitality, but also intuition, creativity, and manifesting power. The third tool is redefining pleasure. Understand that true pleasure isn't momentary gratification, but the expansion of consciousness when energy is transmuted. Real ecstasy isn't instinctual climax, but the radiant unity of inner presence when your inner fire dances harmoniously within you. In Taoist alchemy, when the liquid jade rises to meet the golden lotus at the crown, heaven and earth merge. In that fusion of instinct and divinity lies the greatest secret of sexual alchemy. Your deepest desire was never for something external, but for your true self, your inherent wholeness. This art transforms ordinary life into sacred life, turning need into abundance, desire into wisdom. Knowing about sexual alchemy's power is just the first step. True transformation begins when you weave this wisdom into daily life, every breath, thought, and conscious act. Mastery isn't achieved through sporadic rituals, but through the silent art of conscious repetition. The true alchemist is forged in the subtle fabric of ordinary days. How do you integrate this sacred current? The first pillar is constant attention to your energy center. Throughout the day, bring awareness to your lower abdomen, just below the navel, where vital energy gathers and refines. A moment of inner silence, a deep breath, or a gentle smile inward strengthens your energetic core, preventing dispersion. The second pillar is alchemical breathing in motion. Don't limit conscious breathing to formal meditation. Practice deep, slow breaths while walking, working, or talking. Imagine each inhale gathers scattered energy, and each exhale expands your conscious presence. Your simple steps become acts of energetic expansion. The third pillar is active emotional transmutation. Every emotion, anger, sadness, enthusiasm, or desire, is a chance to practice alchemy. Don't identify with or reject the emotion. Observe it, breathe it, feel it as a living current. Then with your attention, elevate it. Turn anger into firm resolve, sadness into deep compassion, passion into art or service. Each transmuted emotion is a jewel in your crown of consciousness. The fourth pillar is ritualized connection to a higher purpose. Each morning, dedicate a moment to recall your soul's deepest calling, not superficial wants, but what you truly wish to manifest. By connecting daily to this elevated intention, you direct sublimated sexual energy toward a clear purpose, ensuring your magnetic power doesn't scatter into fleeting desires. Don't worry if you falter. True alchemy doesn't demand instant perfection, only persistence, patience, and humility. Each return to your center, each choice of consciousness over reaction, trains your inner sovereignty. Over time, you'll notice signs of progress, renewed vitality independent of rest, a clearer, more intuitive mind, deeper yet calmer emotions, and external manifestations, relationships, projects, opportunities, aligning with your higher frequency. You'll also feel a silent, powerful certainty. You're an active part of the cosmic web, and every conscious act resonates with the universe's fabric. The ancients called this living as a child of the sun, a being whose energy flows inexhaustibly from an inner source. Sexual alchemy becomes not just a practice, but a way of life, where every desire sparks conscious creation. Every emotion is a river to higher states, and every moment is a sacred laboratory of transmutation. True power lies not in dominating others or even energy, but in dancing with it, becoming the silent space where energy transforms into light, creation, and expanded love. This journey to inner mastery has already begun. The more you walk it, the more you'll feel the eternal, intact spark of the universe within you. Pause and feel the echo of what you've remembered. You haven't learned something new. You've reactivated knowledge always within you, awaiting your conscious attention. Sexual alchemy, like all sacred arts, isn't about isolated techniques or secrets for the few. It's the living memory of your creative essence, a reminder that you were born with a divine spark and the potential to shape reality from your energy. Every conscious breath, every emotional transmutation, every moment of presence is a silent declaration to the universe. I'm ready to remember who I am, to create from purity, unity, and the light within. True creation isn't making something external happen. It's letting your inner perfection express without distortion, fear, or masks. It's opening the door to your authentic self and letting its sublime vibration permeate your existence. Yes, sexual energy can attract love, abundance, and inspiration, but its greatest gift is consciousness expansion. When you direct this force without chasing fleeting outcomes, you discover a freedom no external circumstance can grant or take away. You are the alchemist and the elixir, the laboratory and the masterpiece, the bridge between matter and spirit, earth and stars. Every cell vibrates with the cosmos when you recognize your true nature. Don't let the world's noise distract you from this sacred call. True mastery isn't measured by visible achievements, but by the depth of love, clarity of intention, and coherence between what you feel, think, and do. Sexual alchemy doesn't end when you finish this video or close your eyes to meditate. It begins each morning with every breath, with every conscious choice to act from your highest center. Every moment is a new chance to turn lead into gold, impulse into purpose, raw energy into sacred creation. Check out the videos appearing on the screen. They'll likely interest you. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.